What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and today we're going to go over the top 10 counters for Incarnate form Tornadus in Pokemon Go. So let's see, Tornadus is a pure flying type, so it makes it weak to rock, ice, and electric. And its movesets are what? Air Slash, fast moves are what? Let me look at the list. Bite, Air Slash, and the charge moves are Dark Pulse, Hyper Beam, what else? Grass Knot, and Hurricane. Alright, let's go. Let's start with number 10. Is Thunderous Therian form. Where is Thunderous Therian form? You want Volt Switch Thunderbolt. So Thunderous Therian form is an electric flying type, so how is it going to do against the 4 move set? So let's start with Dark Pulse as neutral damage. It's going to single resist Grass Knot because it's a flying type, and then what are the other 2 moves? Hurricane will also resist thanks to its electric typing, so it resists 2 of the moves, and then Hyper Beam is neutral damage. So yeah, it's going to resist 2 moves, and the other 2 moves are neutral, so pretty solid counter in Thunderous Therian form at number 10. Number 9 is Shadow Tyranitar. You actually want one with Smackdown Stone Edge. I have one right here. Yeah, Smackdown Stone Edge. Now, T-Tar is actually pretty Shadow T-Tar. You can use normal T-Tar as well, but I'm just giving you guys the top 10, and Shadows and Megas overwhelm most of the top 10 lists. But if you don't have a Shadow, the normal usually does almost as good as the Shadow version. Oh, this was not level 50. Why is this one not level 50? Oh, whoops. I need to get this one at level 50. Okay, so yeah. It's a dark rock type, so it's going to resist. The rock resists normal, which I didn't even know. I just don't know why. No, I guess it makes sense, but yeah. It's going to resist Hyper Beam. It's going to resist Hurricane, and it's going to resist Dark Pulse. The only problem is it's going to be weak to Grass Knot, but resisting 3 moves being... Single resisting 3 moves and only being single weak to 1 is still worth it, in my opinion. So yeah, Shadow T-Tar at number 9. Who's number 8? Electivire. Shadow Electivire. Thundershock, Wild Charge for this one. It's a pure electric, so most of the moves are going to be neutral. Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, Hyper Beam, all 3 of those are going to be neutral damage. But then it's going to resist Hurricane, the flying move. All pure electrics resist flying, so that's why Shadow Electivire is at number 8. Now let's go to number 7. Who's number 7? Zekrom. Now, the Zekrom is all the way at number 7 if you have the Fusion Bolt. I think even with Wild Charge, it's still up there, but you need Fusion Bolt because Fusion Bolt hits so hard. Like 140 damage on Fusion Bolt. So Charge Beam, Fusion Bolt, it's a Dragon Electric typing. So how does it, I don't think the Dragon typing helps it here. So let's see. Dark Pulse, neutral. Hyper Beam is neutral. It's going to single resist Hurricane. I guess it helps it versus Grass Knot, yeah, because it gives it a single resistance to Grass Knot, so that's where it helps it there. But other than that, yeah, still Zekrom's just really, really good counter. Alright. Let's go to number... I wonder whenever we get Shadow Zekrom, which who knows when that'll be. Number 7, now let's go to number 6. Is Shadow Zapdos? Yeah, Shadow Zapdos. I gave it the edge just because it has a little bit more DPS than Zekrom. It's a electric flying type. Thundershock, Thunderbolt on this one. So how does it do? Because Dark Pulse, I think only T-Tar resists Dark Pulse. It's weird that this thing knows Dark Pulse. But it's how's it going to do against the other movesets? Hyper Beam and Dark Pulse will both be neutral. And it's going to have a single resistance to Grass Knot and single resistance to Hurricane. Thanks to the flying typing helps it versus Grass Knot, and the electric typing helps it versus Hurricane. So yeah, pretty close between Zapdos and Zekrom, but I gave Zapdos the slight edge, plus Instinct's mascot, so I have to put it over Zekrom. Okay, now number 5 is Shadow Raikou. Shadow Raikou is good. I just feel like I say this, anytime Raikou and Entei pop up, Niantic, when are we going to get Raikou and Entei back in raids? It's been years. Now Raikou is a pure electric type, so all 3 movesets, Dark Pulse, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, and Hyper Beam are all neutral damage, but it's going to have a single resistance to Hurricane, so it's going to do well there. Raikou's just pretty solid. Been good. It's been the type electric for like forever. The only thing is, like, in some situations, there's some Pokemon who are better. Like in this situation, Circuitry is a little bit better. I still don't have a good Circuitry. I've been trying to get some from Lucky Trades, but I just can't get a good one. I think this is the best one I have. You want Thundershock? Yeah, Thundershock Discharge for Circuitry. I kind of like this Pokemon. I rated it a lot. It's a pure electric type. So same thing as Raikou. All 3 movesets, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, and Hyper Beam are all neutral, and it's going to resist Hurricane. It just slightly outperforms Shadow Raikou in this situation. That's why I gave it the slight edge. But it's close between Raikou and the Circuitry. Now, I put Magnezone, Shadow Magnezone above Circuitry and Raikou, even though it does more, Raikou and Circuitry have a little bit more DPS, but I gave the slight edge to Shadow Magnezone because it's steel typing really helps it against a lot of the movesets. So let's see. Dark Pulse is neutral, but the steel typing helps it against, it makes it resist Grass Knot and Hyper Beam, and it's already, I think it makes it double resist. Yeah, it's a double resistance to Hurricane. So that's why I gave it the slight edge, because you know your Magnezone is gonna be in there, especially if you go up against Hurricane. It's gonna be in there. You're gonna throw a bunch of wild charges. So yeah, I had to put it up there at number. Ooh, I have enough XL. I think we were rating Blizzard Kyogre. This thing is so good against Blizzard Kyogre. It's like the one Pokemon that's really good against Blizzard Kyogre. I had people come to my stream last weekend for the Hoenn tour, and I had a few groups fail Blizzard Kyogre, and I'm thinking, God, I need more Shadow Magnezones. And people were running out of revives and stuff. Yeah, it was bad. All right, so that's number 3, Shadow Magnezone. Did I give you guys the moveset on Magnezone? I think Spark Wild Charge, right? Yeah, Spark Wild Charge. Now we'll get to number 2 is Mega Aerodactyl. Where's Mega Aerodactyl? Rock Throw, Rock Slide. It's a rock flying type. You know, Megas usually dominate the top 10 list because the Mega Boost 30% is just too much. Just to let you guys know, the Weather Boost is 20% and the Best Buddy Boost is 10%, and the Mega is 30%. So it's like equivalent of both. So it's like 60% of total damage bonus. So yeah, Megas are just so powerful. Now Aerodactyl is a rock flying type, so it's going to boost all the rock types that you guys use in there. And does the rock and flying typing help it? Well, it helps with Dark Pulse's neutral damage, and the flying type makes it to where Grass Knot is neutral. Otherwise it'd be weak if this was a pure rock type. And then it's going to resist Hurricane and Hyper Beam. Yep, so it's pretty solid Pokemon. Now number 1 is Mega Manectric. Where is Manectric? Gotta Mega Evolve it. With Thunder Fang Wild Charge. This thing didn't used to be that good. I think it's the Thunder Fang really helped it. But Mega Manectric, even though it doesn't have as much, it's pretty close in DPS to Shadow Raikou and Circuitry, but the Mega Boost takes it over the top, and then boosting other electric types is just too good. Now this is a pure electric type, so it's going to be the same thing as all the other pure electric types. Dark Pulse, neutral, Hurricane, not Hurricane, sorry. Keep saying Hurricane, Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam, neutral, what's the other? Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, neutral, and then it's going to single resist Hurricane. So there you guys have it, top 10 for Tornadus. I'm not that excited for Tornadus. It's just Tornadus, whatever. But, you know, I always make these videos for you guys, so if you guys need help. Clearly people need help rating, because last weekend during the Hoenn tour, my God, I saw people using Avulug for Kyogre raids. I saw people using Escadrille. I know who was using the Escadrille, and I don't mean to take a shot at you. Oh my God. I was just laughing. I'm like, you're using Escadrille. You do know Escadrille is weak to Kyogre, but, you know, hey, I put these videos out there. If they help you guys, oh well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.